What's up everyone, Jared here. This is the black box, not to be confused with the little black box media player found elsewhere. This little guy is from a brand new company that's been around for maybe just over a month or so. The reason I wanted to get it in for review is because compared to most other Android TV boxes on the market, the black box comes preloaded with the most content streaming apps I've seen thus far on a media player. In fact, even more so than the OnD TV box from the Stream team that I reviewed about a year ago, but more on all that good stuff in just a minute. First, let's take a tour of the hardware. Well, as you've already been able to tell, the box is black. Now that that's out of the way, front and center, we've got a triangular blue LED power indicator. Nothing on the left, but on the right, we have a SD card slot. The back is where all the fun stuff is. So from left to right, two USB 2.0 ports, an HDMI out, Ethernet, composite audio video out, optical audio out, and of course, and most importantly, the power port. Now getting into the user experience, you're greeted right away with 7 media content streaming apps, one of which, that being HD Cinema, no longer works. But don't worry, you can easily unpin that app and swap it for another. And to complete that task and also actually interface with the box, they've included this awesome wireless air mouse. And this is gonna sound silly, and I know there's better ones out there, but I've used a bunch of air mouses and this is the best one I've used so far. It's just awesome. Unfortunately, I have no clue what the model or name of it is, which means I can't list it in the description below if all you're interested in is purchasing just the air mouse. Taking a closer but brief look at the provided apps, Kodi comes pre-stuffed with a bunch of add-ons for not only the video category but also music and programs. In videos, the pinned add-ons have plenty of choices when it comes to movies and TV shows, which is great. Unfortunately, more often than not, I found myself spending sometimes upwards of 20 minutes rooting through the servers list looking for one that'll actually stream the content I'm trying to watch. But that's sort of the catch with Kodi. I'm looking for and finding solid add-ons with equally solid server lists that will actually stream the content you want. And even though I didn't have a ton of luck with the pre-pinned add-ons, simply jumping into the add-ons library yields even more options for you to try and find something that works for you. Now backing out of Kodi, I'm sure many of you will be familiar with the Showbox app, which is another app that curates a huge list of new and old movies and TV shows. Now Video Mix is pretty much identical to Showbox, except not as polished and not as solid an app. Iptv is a vast curation of live TV channels from all over the world. With this one though, I found lots of duplicate channels and I was only ever able to get one channel to load up. All the rest always errored out on me. And lastly, Mobdro and Film on Live TV are both similar apps in that they also provide live TV viewing experiences, but pretty much all the channels available aren't ones I'm interested in, and the image quality is so bad, I can't stand to watch anything from either of those apps. And moving into the app drawer, you'll notice it comes packed with a ton of everyone's favorite media streaming apps like Netflix, Hulu, and YouTube. So if you think about it, with these and all the other apps already preloaded, technically, you don't need to enter your Google account if you don't want to. And when it comes to performance, it's hard to judge because the UI is so simplistic and easy to use, there really isn't many opportunities for it to lag or stutter. It comes with an Amlogic A9 quad-core CPU, a Mali 450 GPU, and 2 GB of RAM. Now that being said, I really would have preferred to see a MediaTek chip or one of Intel's new 64-bit mobile CPUs, but I haven't had any issues whatsoever launching any of the media apps so far. However, I think the reason I might have been having issues trying to stream most of the TV shows and movies from the Kodi add-ons is because of the lower performing hardware and perhaps a much needed software update. And that actually transfers over to the Showbox app too, as I tested this theory out by downloading Showbox on my phone and very successfully played the very same movies and TV shows that the black box wasn't able to play, even after multiple reboots. Hopefully it's just a matter of a simple software update, which is totally normal and to be expected from a company as new as Black Box with their first ever product. All that being said, at this point in time with the issues I had, I don't know if I'd recommend this to someone looking for something hassle-free, but if you're among that large list of advanced users out there, I think you'll feel right at home with this box, especially since it comes pre-rooted. And don't let the fact that they're a new company dissuade you from ordering this content-loaded box. The Black Box company appears to be pretty dedicated to providing you with the full customer service experience. At least that's been my experience so far. But as far as Android TV boxes go, the black box has the most amount of media content related apps you'll find on the market. However, my one and only complaint is the constant issues I had trying to stream from any of those apps. Kodi and Showbox are the best choices for watching content, but unfortunately, they're also the ones I had the most trouble getting anything to stream from. But I think that once that issue's been addressed, while it may not be the best in performance, you can bet it'll probably be the best in content offerings. Anyways, as always, I'll have a link in the description down below for pricing and availability, but that's it for this one. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Cheers.